TFNN.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 31, NASDAQ up 7, S&P's down 2, gold contract up $7.80, trading at $13.2570. Silver, flat, $16.48 an ounce. Light sweet crude, down 18 cents, $68.01 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You got the 10-year note up 5 ticks, 119.15. 30-year bond up 26, 143.06. Both notes and bonds, folks. Well, the note market is more important. Why? Because it broke down, got out of its higher range, trying to claw its way back into that range. The number to keep your eye on coming into this close is going to be 119.14. Bottom line, we're at 119.16. King dollar down 30 ticks, trading at 91.335. King dollar, bottom line, 5-day run up. Gave it up in spades out here today. That's saying King dollar is going to be moving back downtown. The euro's trading at 124.24 to $1 US. The yen is at 109 to $1 US. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the NASDAQ, let's take a look at the NASDAQ. So this is pretty amazing, folks. You know, when we go back, even at the beginning of earnings season, you know, the banks come out with good numbers. Bottom line, they sold the banks down. Next, the NDX, well, next the SMHs start leading the market down. The SMHs out here went from a price point, let's see, March 13th, you're at $114. Right now, we're at $98. Bottom line, let it down, did an ABC structure on the way down, took out the B point, finished it all ABC right at that 95 number. Then next, what ends up happening is that you get the industrials. 3M blew away its B point, blew it away with volume. What do we have now? Oh, today out here, you get another U.S. Steel. ABC structures on the way down, blowing away a B point, same deal. Monster volume. The NDX 100. Big numbers last night. Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, all blow away numbers. Great numbers. Guess what? We take a look at this NDX. What you're going to see is that they're selling it down once again. This is a monster heads up just in the aspect of where we are in the market. So NDX opened up this morning 67.72. Right now, you're 110 points off of that number. That's telling me, you know, this is window dressing. Well, guess what? It's window crashing inside the NDX 100. NDX 100 led us up. NDX 100 looks like it's going to lead us down. So what we haven't done yet is we haven't tested that high volume low from February 9th, 61.92. That number is game. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, gold could have basically jumped off the cliff today. I decided not to, and when I say jumped off the cliff, it was at the bottom of its range, the range being $1,314 down the bottom, $1,375 at the top. We got the $1,315. Guess what? Goes topside, has some good juice underneath it. And what's wild about how the gold contract really was trading out here this morning is that the dollar index has been up, was still up when gold actually was catching that bid, and then the dollar started giving it up at about 11:15. Let's see. Well, actually, yeah, no, 8 o'clock. I guess 8:40 in the morning. It was a high. Was still pretty up there at 10:30. As we come into the close here, it's giving it up, and so what we have here, what the dollar did, dollar got over, tested the high from the 11th of January. We got to, that high is actually 91,920. We got to 91,790, gave it up. That's saying now that good old King dollar will pull back. We'll see what kind of pullback we have. It should get some support from where it broke out of. You know, we were in this consolidation for 3 months. We'll see how it handles the 90.115 number. That's I suspect we'll basically get into that number. Some of the higher volume stocks out here. This is where we're set up. You got Intel down 21 cents. Let's pull up Intel. This is pretty amazing just how that, I mean, I'm bearish, but it even blows my mind that you can come up with these kind of numbers and they just sell you down. Intel, guess what? They just sold it down from 55.79. You're at 52.85. Let's go see what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft was up a couple dollars. It's still up $1.30. 97 to 95, and Amazon, of course, was the king dog out here. That was trading up $150 pre-market. You're up $50, $55 right now. Decent volume too. So you're going to close under the $1,617, which was the last high, and the 13th of March. But you are going to have a high volume high. So bottom line is that inside good old Amazon, you can get a pullback, and we'll go through that in the next segment, because I believe when I look at this monthly and I want to see what the price projection was, it looked to me like Amazon almost had a very longer term ABC structure on the way up. Comcast is down $1.42. U.S. Steel's off $5.40. That's a big number. Broke the B, broke it with volume. Twitter's down $1.30. You get Facebook down $1.23. Snap is off 45 cents. You get DocuSign up $11. Let's see what's going on with DocuSign here. So that's up $11. They come out with numbers. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is just an IPO. I see. Okay, so it was priced at 29. It's trading 38. Yeah. We'll all use this company a lot more. This is a decent way to do documents. I use it a lot, but it's interesting. Let me see what they say. Oh, I guess we're not going to have any numbers on them yet, but that just, okay. Wow, look at this. So check this out. The biggest winner, DocuSign's long-awaited initial public offering, isn't well known. The venture capitalist has never appeared on the minus list, and his firm isn't one of the big investment firms from Sand Road. But 12 years ago, Peter Skolvak made a bet on a startup that lets people sign security. Let's see what he did. So check this out, folks. He took 18 million to 700 million. Not a bad. That's not a bad investment. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.